Like I explained in earlier modules, this software allows you to really organize things in their order of importance using the 80-20 rule and really keep your goals and the action steps needed in order to complete them in a very organized and clean way versus having them on dozens and dozens of sheets of paper. Finally, make sure that you review and visualize your goals as if they already happened periodically. Maybe every week or every 2 weeks is sufficient for you, but at least once a month. What I do, and I suggest you do, is place a reoccurring calendar event to remind you to do this. Remember, what doesn't get scheduled doesn't get done. You've heard me talk about using the calendar over and over again. When you use a digital calendar like Microsoft Outlook in conjunction with your smartphone to call yourself to leave a message or voicemail, or maybe you email yourself a thought or an idea, guys, you are in the top 10% of the top 1% of the population. In other words, you don't have any competition. And one thing about goals that's really unexplainable is that whenever you set goals, you send out a vibration into the universe and you will start to attract the people and circumstances that are needed in order to accomplish that goal. I guess one scientific explanation is that by setting goals, you're activating something called the Reticular Activating System, or RAS. Let me keep this easy without getting into some long scientific explanation. Have you ever wanted a particular car? And maybe you even went to the dealership, and then from that point on, you started to see that car everywhere in the next few days or weeks, right? So what happened was that you activated the Reticular Activating System, or RAS. And all you did was look at the car once, either at the dealership or in a magazine or online, and you started to see that car everywhere. Now imagine setting a goal and looking at that goal over and over and actually working on a plan how to make that happen. Imagine chunking back like we talked about in reverse from the end point, the goal, and rewinding all the way to the beginning point where you're starting to set daily actions to accomplish that goal. How much impact does that have on the reticular activating system? This, in my opinion, is why you start to attract the people and circumstances that will make that goal happen. The final thing I'd like you to do with your goals